The issue that we have today is that if you look at a Venn diagram, there's no intersection of sets of people who want to go and can afford to go. In fact, right now you cannot go to Mars for infinite money. Using traditional methods, if taking sort of Apollo-style approach, an optimistic cost number would be about $10 billion a person. So, for example, the Apollo program, the cost estimates are somewhere between 100 to $200 billion in current year dollars, and we sent 12 people to the surface of the moon, which was an incredible thing, and I think probably one of the greatest achievements of humanity. But that is a steep price to pay for a ticket. That's why these circles only just barely touch. So you can't create a self-sustaining civilization if the ticket price is $10 billion a person. What we need is to move those circles together. And if we can get the cost of moving to Mars to be roughly equivalent to a median house price in the US, which is around $200,000, then I think the probability of establishing a self-sustaining civilization is very high. I think it would almost certainly occur. Not everyone would want to go. In fact, I think a relatively small number of people from Earth would want to go, but enough would want to go and who could afford the trip that it would happen. And people could get sponsorship, and I think it gets to the point where almost anyone, if they saved up and this was their goal, they could ultimately save up enough money to buy a ticket and move to Mars. And Mars would have a labor shortage for a long time, so jobs would not be in short supply.
In order for there to be a self-sustaining city on Mars, we're going to need an intersection of sets here. One set is the set of people that want to go and can either find sponsorship, they can either afford it themselves or find government sponsorship or take out a loan or whatever the case may be. But somehow you've got to have the set of people who want to go to Mars and can come up with the funds somehow to do that. And then I should say there's two sets: desire to go to Mars and can afford to go to Mars. When desire to go to the people who want to go to Mars, and the people who could afford to go to Mars, when that intersection of sets reaches 1 million, roughly, then I think we will have this city on Mars. So we need both the motivation and we need both the means and the way. I mean, it's like we need people to want to go.
The will and the way.
The will and the way. Yes, exactly. The will and the way. Where there's a will, it's a way. But in this case, we need a will and a way. So when the will and the way intersect, then we will have a multi-planet species. The will and the way must intersect. So I think the Mars Society can really help with the will.
Okay, you provide the way, we'll provide the will.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.